GM, it is late, but we are live. I've been dealing with the snow, and so don't have the normal childcare situation set up. So my mornings, unfortunately, have been occupied, but appreciate all of you could hang out. I don't normally stream at this time. If you're new here, normally I stream at 8:30 a.m. on weekdays. It's been a little wonky, and honestly, tomorrow I won't be able to be on my normal time either. So I'm going to either be streaming slightly after the usual start or in the afternoon or evening again. But we're going to do our best. I try to keep it regular, but again, the big board started. I couldn't go on at all yesterday and just wanted to hang out with some of you guys. So, hey, GM, go AZ Cards. Yeah, I know. It did not mess up the start time. It is, in fact, PM today. Yeah, I know, Frog Clone. Hope you're having a great evening. I'm so used to saying morning. Yeah, chat after dark. Here we go. Lay the house RM. Appreciate you so much, Frog Clone. I hope you're having a great evening here. It's exciting for all of us, and the most exciting thing, even more exciting than me streaming at an odd hour, is the big board is live. So let's see. Waiting for two. If anyone wants to rip a big board, I've heard rumor that the Dingbats have returned, who think that this is playoff best ball, and I see two no Badgers, and I just hope these are not the people that are going to draft all Seahawks and Patriots, because this happened last year. It really happened much closer to the Super Bowl. I'm very optimistic that won't happen, but this could be a nightmare. I've heard that happening today, so we'll see. We'll see. I'm excited to hear some of the takes on the ADPs. Crazy. So yeah, I've only done a couple of these, and they've been kind of just phone bro drafts. And I starting to form takes on the rookies, but don't have anything super firm. I don't have any I'm clicking this guy in round 20 that I think is going to be up in round 10 by the end of this. I don't have that yet. Last year I had a few of those. Some of them worked out well. Well, some of them we got good CLV, we'll say that. Took a lot of Tootin and Harvey when they were basically free, and they were fine, but you didn't really need them to win. And so I don't know. I don't have any of these guys that I'm like, oh, this is going to be a combine warrior yet. But hopefully, as this process moves on, we get there. So Froome took Jamar Chase. Please don't take JSN. It's Chef. I feel like if this guy takes JSN, we're cooked. So we just want to see Bijan or Puka or Gibbs. The fact that people legitimately, I don't know if people really were confused last year, but it was absolutely horrible. If any of you were around for that. And it's like you'd have to be willfully blind to think you're in a 12-person room and everyone else is stupid but you, and is letting you take take all the players in the only game. But it is killer. Oh my god, it sounds funny. The other thing was this, this was before 20-second clock, so you would just vaporize 45 seconds, and it was 45 minutes, and it was before they autoed you when you missed two picks, so people would just leave and not push the plane. So it's like, well, there is always the chance that they don't cancel a draft, so you got to take it seriously, but it usually did. I think I had one little board sneak through that they didn't cancel, that someone did that in. But yeah, it's brutal. I have noticed that the back half of the drafts are running back city, and whereas the first part you get a little more wide receivery. I'm going to take A-Chain over Cook. We'll do our first IKB of the season. I'll try to keep the board up so people can see what's going on. But if you don't get Bijan or Gibbs, there's this kind of big five of receiver. And then the back half of the drafts I've noticed are heavy in the running backs. And a lot of people start to running back. Having not done a lot of these, you can fall really far behind if you go receiver from the front of the draft. So I don't know. I don't know where I prefer to draft from yet. You get some very interesting questions early. The first one is the Trey McBride question. I've seen him, 13 is his ADP, but I've definitely seen him go later than that. I have a real trouble taking one of these receivers in this spot versus one of these running backs. And I'm going to boomer it up, and I'm just going to take Henry here over Jeremiah Love. I know this is the big board, and we should slap it up, but I don't know. I feel like starting my team with A-Chain and Henry just doesn't seem like a bad idea. I will be taking Jeremiah Love, but I just kind of want to let the dust settle a little bit here. Yeah, we love the boomers, and the boomers just keep winning. That's why they're able to keep playing, because they don't go for the shiny new toy. But I mean, Jeremiah Love does rate out as a good prospect. It's going to be super landing spot dependent, as we've seen with many of these first year players. But I think the latest mock I have him ticking down at, I think they have on PFF, they have him going to the Saints at 8. The mock draft before that, or a couple mocks before that, they had them going to the Chiefs at 9, making, I think, trading up. Do they have the 9th pick, or do they keep mocking them to trade? They do have the 9th pick from, I don't know what they got, or what, I don't recall what deal that was, but they are picking at 9 also. Yeah, GM to you, Jake. Hope you're having a great one. I know this is an odd time. Hey, Putt Daddy 78, appreciate you so much. Yeah, 7 or 8 streamers going now. I typically stream in the morning. I typically stream at 8:30 a.m. But again, I don't know if or when I'll be able to stream tomorrow, and I haven't streamed since Thursday. So I'm just like, I gotta get out there. I know full well this will probably not be the most viewed stream I ever do, but just wanted to hang with some of you guys tonight. Appreciate y'all coming by and spending some time here. But yeah, it's an interesting question where Love goes. I think New Orleans would be a pretty good outcome for him. It does seem like the Kamara days are winding down, and I don't think Miller or Neal really represent any kind of threat to Mr. Love if that is where he goes. I will use this opportunity to say I'm going to the draft. I'm very excited to be attending, and I will be streaming from Pittsburgh. We'll see what we do. I'm sure I'll do some kind of shorts from the draft itself. I don't think I'll like sweatily bring my laptop and try to stream or anything, but we'll figure it out. I'm pretty excited. This will be the second draft that I get to go to. But yeah, the 1 and 2 hole do get some cool stuff. Like Bijan, Pickens, Olave feels good. Chase, Jamar Chase, Chase Brown, Rashee Rice. That's kind of fun. Chase Brown, I do have some concern that Cincinnati's live to add somebody. We dodged that bullet last year. Chase Brown is fine. I feel like maybe they have other needs and we get lucky, but these starts where you get Bijan and 2 receivers, and it's usually from the 1 hole, like Bijan, Olave, Rice, Bijan, Pickens, Rice. Man, that feels good. Whereas, I don't know, Lamb, Neighbors, Higgins, I'm a little less excited about. And you're going to find yourself really behind at running back from those spots. Boomers say, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Boomers are broke. Well, some of them are, but some of them keep on winning here. Hey, Chief Matt, do a chat. Appreciate you. We will do it. I just don't know who I'm taking here. This is a tough spot because I don't like this 3rd tier of receiver. I was hoping I'd get A.J. Brown. Man, J-Mo as wide receiver 1. Kyron's pretty vegetable-y, but running back gets really gross. I think I'm okay going A-Chain, Henry, Kyron. I will say when you're very late in the draft, I think there's some clickable receivers. I've had a little more problem finding running backs I'm excited to take. And now we can back off the running back gas just a hair. Man, Ladd as wide receiver 1 feels even worse. I'm going to take I'm going to martingale this. I was big on Garrett Wilson last year. I'm going to go back to him. I think if they get competent play in New York, he's live to have a wide receiver 1 type season. I don't know. The running back room gets so bad after 3. It does, Frog Clone. This year, it's so killer. And then you have like Go AZ Cards hogging the backs. Genty, Barkley, Scatavo, Brees Hall. My God, leave some for the rest of us. I don't like the Harvey scat range. Yeah, if we know Scatavo's healthy, I think that's where he should go. I'm literally wearing a Scatavo jersey. He's my favorite player, possibly ever. But we're drafting him like his foot wasn't turned sideways 2 months ago. I'm a little concerned. Ladd could be huge. Yeah, Ladd could be huge if McDaniel's in, for sure. And I'm not out on Ladd. I'm just worried he's not. I'm worried he's not the wide receiver 1 there, and it's QJ, and we're paying a massive premium. I don't know if you mean if tonight. I'm either going to do 1 or 2 depending on when this wraps, but I'm going to have 150 max the big board. What about Devonta? Will AJ be back in Philly? Yeah, I haven't thought too much about some of those veterans moving. My thought is that they bring the band back, and a lot of the problems they had were just offensive coordinator related. So I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say they suck it up. This team has won a Super Bowl together. I don't know. I think he'll be back, but nothing would surprise me with them. I mean, they could all leave for all I know. Yes, go AZ Cards. Shockingly a fan of Scatabo. All right, let's see. Kyle Pitts is interesting. When he opened, his ADP was 42. He's fallen a full round. Lemon is the slappy champion right now. You know what? Go AZ Cards. I'm going to take Michael Wilson because I hear he's good. I don't know if you have any thoughts on Michael Wilson. I think Michael Wilson has showed himself as a legit breakout. And if Jacoby Brissett is back, I'm going to be taking a lot of Michael Wilson in Best Ball Mania when that contest drops. As of now, it's hard because it's hard to stack him. And if Kyler comes back, then I kind of hate it. But I'm okay grabbing that there. Diggs goes. To me, the best receiver in this range is Waddle. I don't understand Waddle's price. Him at ADP 70 to me is madness. And I had to pull him up at 63. He's not going to be there at 82. This ADP has to come up. This team is crazy. Go AZ Card saying MHJ will have a better year. Yeah, he could. I mean, he definitely has the pedigree. But I don't know, man. I'm just still waiting for MHJ to be good. Yeah, I'm with you, Frog Clone. I don't get it. We have paid 3rd round prices for this guy. His target competition is gone. And if he does get traded to Buffalo, which should have happened last year, frankly, if Buffalo really held out because they wanted to give a pick next year, not this year, then being in charge of anything, including a Madden franchise, is criminal. Because them with Waddle, they're probably playing in 2 weeks, instead of, because they were the word is they were willing to give a 1st round pick next year, just not this year. It's like that doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense to me. Let's see. I think the only friend and family in here that we know is Go AZ Cards, who has started Genty, Saquon, Brees Hall, Scatabo, and then he gets the McLaurin Daniels battery here. I like that. I mean, Jaden Daniels at pick 61 is kind of nice. But Daddy says Hertzig has Waddle ranked at 54. Yeah, there you go. That seems much more in line for me. QB uncertainty. Look at Puka Fall with Stafford's back issue. Yeah. But I mean, the Dolphins are gonna have somebody at quarterback. It's not like he doesn't get one. And if it's, the rumors are Malik Willis, which I think would be good. And if they trade for Mac Jones, I think that's really good. And if they start out with Ewers and some random veteran, it's not great, but I don't know. He'll still be the focal point of the offense. And I also have this is also an A-chain team. Keep that in mind. So I'm already making a hefty Dolphins bet on this particular team. Thinking about quarterbacks, it's grim because I don't have any natural stacking anything. So I'm kind of gonna be a little catch can here. We'll see what we get. But also, by the way, if you can, like and subscribe. If you're new here, appreciate you coming by, hanging out. Again, normally stream in the morning, so it is weird streaming in the evening. I'm much more used to that. Mr. Brand 0616. So many running backs in the upper right? That's how it goes. That's how I've noticed. Like if you're on the left, you're like telling yourself that Swift running back 1 on your team is fine. And if you're on the right, like look at this block here. Look at this block of 9 running backs here. Just solid football. Like it's 1894 and we're, Notre Dame versus Navy. And the game's going to end 3-2. Yeah. Let's see what the room gives to us here. We got Wilson, Watt. I would have windmilled in Jalen Hurts at pick 82. That was the pick if Rotosurgeon didn't grab him there. So quarterbacks have just flown off the board in this section of the board. But if I'm going to tell you guys, I'm not taking Glad because I think QJ's the wide receiver 1, and then I don't take QJ. I come across as a liar. So we'll grab QJ there. Yeah. Emo Cowboy says, whoa, look who's getting into evening best ball stream. Yeah, it's only because I have not been able to stream in the morning, and I can't stream tomorrow morning, and I didn't want to not stream big boards. But I will be back. In my home soon, my normal time slot. But just tonight I figured I'd give this a go. Let's take Parker Washington. I mean, when we started with 3 running backs and now catching up at receiver, Garrett, Michael, the Wilsons, and then Waddle, QJ, and Parker Washington. I don't know. This is not the worst wide receiver room you're ever gonna see. I know we got A-Chain, Henry, and Kyron. I'm not too disappointed with the start. Does it feel dirtier and friskier? Yeah, I mean it's a different clientele here. My morning people, it's like it's all respectable citizens. I come here and it's just could be anyone. Could be anyone here at 7:18 p.m. It's wild. Michael Wilson, QJ, Parker Washington, the 2025 break. Yeah, I am buying 2025. I'm saying last year repeats, and we are so back. But yeah, I like this team. The only issue I have is that I don't have any stacking partners, and I missed out. Hurts would have really, rounded out the room. A QB with some rushing upside who can get there without bringing anyone with him would have been cool. I could have taken Dart on the same boat, but again, when you start with 3 running backs, I would rather just end with 3 random quarterbacks than miss out on QJ and Washington, who I do like this year. Because now wide receiver, now it gets squirrely. There's some names that I like, but not as much as those that you can get later. So we will see how we end up with here. I'm also so used to these to BRs, which go so fast, and now back to 12-person 20-round draft. It's like, oh, this is a time commitment here. So I think I'm only going to be able to do the one just based on how this one's pacing, about 20 minutes or 8 rounds. was hoping to get 2 in, but I think this is going to take a little too long to fire up a second. But appreciate all you hanging out. I really do. This is tons of fun. I love drafting. I love doing this, and we're gonna build some winners here this year. I think I got a good feeling. Mahomes goes. Does Mahomes? Wow. So Mahomes goes to the Jackson drafter, but the Mahomes drafter has Rashee Rice. So that's kind of nice there to get Lamar and Mahomes. Bo Nix. This is around where he's going. It feels. I don't know why. It feels a little late compared to some of these other guys. I don't know if I agree with like a 50 pick gap between Caleb and Nix, but that's what the market's doing. Wilson QJ Parker's either the nuts or completely schadenfreude. What were you yeah, this is one of those drafts you could look at that's 11th place in its pod, and you're like, why did I spend real money on this team? It definitely could look really stupid really quick. All right, let's see what we get. Quarterbacks. All right, I think I can push QB a little bit here, but I don't want to end up completely frozen out. So let's see what Roto Surgeon does. He takes Laporta. Bullet of China Top takes. I think I just take Dak here. I think we just grab Dak. I know he's unstacked, but Dak should have led the NFL in passing, but then they decided to pull him and ruin my Week 18 fantasy hopes and dreams. And I finished dead last in the fullback dive with a Dak double stack. Not great. Hopefully that doesn't repeat itself. Half of all picks will be bad or duds. Yeah, I know. We forget. Like when you make these teams, everything looks so good. Like whenever you make a team, and then you're looking at your weekly score and you're just like, oh, this is a nightmare. CD Meister takes Go Easy Cards takes Wandale and Godwin. Like those. I'm pretty into Coker. I could also see the vision of just taking Jordan Love, but let's grab Coker here. Oh my God, wrong button. He definitely earned some ADP spots in the fantasy playoffs this year. We probably could have taken him at 140 if he didn't erupt versus the Rams, but he did erupt versus the Rams, so this is the new price. But I do like that. Pull the board back up so people can see what is going on. Go Easy Cards hates the Purdy sniper. Yeah, that's brutal because I see you have Pearsall Jennings. Are you okay? I didn't know you're not the McCaffrey drafter, but yeah, you had a nice little Pearsall Jennings double, and then Sedmeister says, "Well, I'll take Purdy and a guy with a torn Achilles." Makes sense. Don't think he has any other Niners. I'm sure someone's annoyed I took Dak, but the Lamb drafter had ample opportunity if that's the way he wanted to go. So far for the audio listeners, this team is Dak Prescott, running back room of A-Chain, Henry, and Kyron, wide receiver room of Garrett Wilson, Michael Wilson, Jalen Waddle, QJ, Parker Washington, and Jalen Coker. So not too bad. Karma for Scatabo. It's okay. I'm not taking Scatabo ahead of ADP. I kind of just want to be near market right now. And if he's healthy, great. I'll keep aping in. But pick 37 Scatabo is not, I don't know how much higher he goes. Emo Cowboy, what a difference a year makes. I love the Wandale, Godwin, McMillions prices, and these fools are just going to gift me Jennings for free again. I agree. I like all those. I like it. I mean, Jennings, I don't understand Jennings' price either at 85. It's way too cheap. I'm with you. He was such a smash last year. I don't know if they're afraid he leaves. I don't know. How do you feel about JCM's price? Where is he going? My first instinct was he's way too high. Yeah, 123. I don't know, man. This guy could be out of the league next year. I really could see Washington just drafting someone, and JCM is just pure remember a guy status. I don't think he did anything to like lock himself like a job for forever. All right, let's see. I've got concept. Wow, Bull in a China shop. You're killing me. That's who I wanted. I love Algier here. He's a free agent. He's probably going to go somewhere useful. I really like that pick. Instead, I'll take my first rookie and we'll grab Emmett Johnson. We've got a very veteran room. I don't know. I know I'm taking Emmett Johnson ahead of Katron Allen, so I'm IKBing this a little bit. But I feel like I've heard some buzz on our hero from Nebraska, whereas Katron Allen sounds like a Madden name. So wow, Travis Hunter, pick 130. CD Meister using ranks from last year's big board, or he thinks this is an IDP league. I don't think there's a price at which I would take Travis Hunter. Tyler Shuck going to Go Easy Cards. I like the Shuck pick. There goes Kyler. Okay. Let's see what CD Meister goes. Yeah, a lot of people with only one run at quarterback here. So I think I got to take one of them. I really like the shiny new object in Mendoza, but I think I should just take Bryce Young. Oh my God, I'm used to 30-second clocks too in these. I'm going to just grab Bryce Young here to pair with Coker. So there we go. We're rocking and rolling. Now we got Dak and Bryce Young here. So we've got at least two quarterbacks who should be week 1 starters. You know, I don't know if Bryce Young has an infinite leash, but I'm going to play it like he has a good season and he's there. Do you agree about I think you're assuming me and JCM. I wonder where Algier. I know. I really like Algier at that price. He's too cheap. He was the pick if he'd come to me one more. Emo Cowboy SF literally can't afford not to have Jennings involved with Ayuk gone, Kittle out. Yeah, I know. I agree. I do not get the price. I do not get the price, and we've all just like forgotten about 4th and Juwan. And I don't know if maybe it's just because the season kind of ended with such a whimper, but they were so banged up. The wheels were kind of coming off. It was a miracle they beat the Eagles. Like I feel like his ADP is higher if they miss the playoffs. If that makes sense. Like I don't know. I just feel like our last memory of the Niners was a team that put up 6 points, and now we're letting their wide receiver 1 slip to pick 85 in an offense we're always excited to have parts of. I'm perplexed. All right, I'll keep the board up. So yeah, these late running backs. So I mean, Emmett Johnson, it's just a mystery box. Who's to say he's better than these guys? But like, man, we're really taking Vidal here. Like he only got work because Najee got hurt, and I want to say someone else got hurt too, that they had like in the mix. I can't remember, but yeah, I mean that feels so brutal. Keenan Allen's interesting. I kind of want to know more about what's going on there. He missed most of the season with injury. You know, is he back? Charbonnet here with his coming off an ACL injury. I don't mind Spears. I feel like that's fine, but I can't remember his contract status. It's just these running backs are brutal. Like, will Gainwell still be a thing without Arthur Smith and Tomlin there? I feel like he's the kind of guy. I would have taken Mendoza, so there you go. Oh no, quarterbacks. Oh my gosh, Tyreek Hill, another good pick. So Bull in a China shop, taking a lot of the guys I've had some interest in. We still don't have a tight end. I think I just take Fergie, right? I think that just makes sense. I just grabbed Fergie. We got the Fergie Dak stack. We'll just take that. We'll see what CD Meister does here. I'm hoping to get Malik Willis, and I'm just going to pray I'm right that he's the Dolphins quarterback or that he's starting somewhere. If Stedmeister takes Malik Willis, then what are we doing? Then what's our QB3? Daniel Jones, McCarthy. Wow, it's gone. It's just gone. So he could easily take Willis here. He doesn't. I think we just grab Willis. Daniel Jones, he's going to miss a lot of the year. Who knows how long McCarthy's leash is, if at all. I don't know if it's Penix or Cousins. I don't think they know now. Brissett, could work with Wilson, but it might not be him. I don't know. I do think Malik Willis is starting somewhere though. So we will go for that. Najee as well. Like talking about him going in that range or regarding Vidal, Frog Clone. Sorry, I missed that. Are there any tight end prospects who run like a duck this year? I don't know. I need the JJ Zacharyason's prospect guide when that comes out, and I can learn. I will say, Chief Matt, the first mock I've seen with a tight end in round 1 came out, and it has the it had the Eagles mocked. It's on the ticker. It'll tick by, and I was surprised that they were mocking the Eagles to take a tight end. I would be surprised if they took one in the first round, but that's what they had there. Oh, about who else was injured for Vidal. Yeah. I mean, they needed everything. If you say Zach, you have to drink. Those are the rules according to your co-host. You have your co-host. Y'all are y'all have some interesting interpersonal rules. Goddard is probably gone, but they aren't drafting a guy they'll replace. Yeah, I guess I had I hadn't really thought too much about that, because I know they have. I mean, Calcaterra is still pretty young. I assume he's back next year. I don't know. I feel like first round tight end. I just don't know why I don't see it. Yeah, free agent replacement on tap for sure. I don't know why they just strike me as a team. Like, I can't imagine that Hurts Sirianni thing wanting to deal with a rookie tight end, like integrating that. I agree with you. I think it'd be a free agent. I just don't see them trying to plug in a rookie into that system. But maybe that's just very vibesy. So we don't need a quarterback. We still need another tight end, but at this point, this is just a dead zone for absolutely everything here. Woof. Okay. But we also, again, we can free ourselves from the shackles of ADP at this point, because who the heck cares where you're taking these guys at this point? This is where ADP value starts to get more and more illusory as it goes on. Still some names. I mean, Franklin's not bad. I like Shamir DK. He started to show some signs of something. If we want to buy like late breakouts, if I have Mendoza, I'm more inclined to take like a Trey Tucker. Let's grab Shamir DK. We'll continue the youth movement. Does seem like there was a role for him in Tennessee. Be interested to see what happens with Ridley, how healthy he is, if he's I mean, I was pretty into Ridley last year, and he's going very late this season. Ridley went at pick 166. I'll definitely be taking some 166 Ridley. Eagles don't do that non-premium position first round unless it's top 3 talent. That falls. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. What are we taking here? I know Judkins is hurt. Gosh, this is getting we're scrolling too far. Scrolling too far, people. I don't want Barner. I guess I'll take a Theo Johnson share. No. Darn it. All right, too slow. That's okay. We take Theo Johnson. That was kind of a panicky pick. And that shows a little of my inexperience drafting this season. I think some of these very late tight ends are just about the same there. this isn't a Jackson Dart team. I mean, Theo Johnson's fine, but I don't know. I probably would have rather taken a flyer on like Mr. Claiborne. Could be a clothing designer or could be a running back. I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out in the coming weeks who that is. We'll find out together. I still need 2 more running backs. Sampson, I mean, with Judkins hurt early on, I mean, he had a catastrophic knee injury. I doubt he's ready for the start of training camp. But I also think Dylan Sampson's kind of bad. Don't really know what the upside there is. Running back, though, man, it's so grim. It's so grim, guys. Like I don't know anything about Mike Washington and Jamari Taylor. I've heard the name Seth McGowan. I don't know, man. It's so bad. Shimmery DK, according to Pete, big fan, but yeah, explosive year 2 guys that pop in every phase of the game, and Io Manor fine, and Ridley Dust maybe a cut. Yeah, I like him in this range. I like the DK pick. I did not like my Theo Johnson pick. I think I could have perhaps handled that better. Frog notes, my only fear is they take a wide receiver early, but Shamiri can be a nice wide receiver too. Yeah. You know, that's the funny thing about the big board, right? It's like there is a reasonable chance Shamiri DK is not drafted in Best Ball Mania, like at all, if they take somebody. But yeah, Emo Cowboy says Justice Hill. I don't mind that. I think Keaton Mitchell's the shiny object, but I think he's still more of like a design play merchant, whereas Justice Hill like has a job that he does. Let's see if Bull in the China Shop takes the other guys I was thinking of taking. What's he do? I have 2 names I want. That was neither of them. I hate to say I think Travis Kelce is a good pick. He said he's coming back, and we're getting him at pick 202. I'll take Travis Kelce. I'm enough of a Davis Maddox stan to just grab him there. I think he's a good pick, unfortunately, for the Kelce haters out there. I think he's live for 1 or 2 spike games. Especially late season. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, Terrence Ferguson, you're just spinning the wheel of Rams guys like Cade Otton. He has his spike games fine. Let's see if Sedmeister. Dylan Sampson's still here. I can't believe I'm gonna step on this rake, but I'm gonna take Joe Mixon. I don't know what happened. I think he had some kind of weird botch surgery. But there's also a chance that Joe Mixon's like the starting running back for Houston next year, and he's picked 207. These picks are all kind of bad anyway. Might as well take a swing. I think Joe Mixon, sadly, is kind of a big swing. I'll take Joe Mixon this late. Don't love it. He may never play football again, or he might be starting in Houston. I don't know. But again, in this range, who's more likely to win a league for me, Joe Mixon or Dylan Sampson? I don't. Sadly, it's probably Joe Mixon. Yeah, the tight ends are so bad. It's likely, and that's about it. Emo Cowboy. Surely the foot magically heals that hasn't gotten surgery and hasn't practiced. Emo Cowboy. My head canon is like, is it's literally, I'm imagining it's like Frankenstein's monster. Like, if you saw his leg, it would be like someone else's foot attached to it. Like, it would be like a different like skin tone. It would clearly not be his foot. That's what I'm imagining at this point. And they're like, oh my God, Joe, like, what happened? Like, whose foot is that? I don't know. It could be that bad. It really could be. Hey, Who Hames, sup fam? Appreciate you, Who Hames. Who Hames, one of the good ones out there. If you don't follow and sub to Who, you should. I apologize. I was really hoping to go live with Who Hames, and again, I've been mostly solo covering the kid, and bedtime just wasn't happening. But Who Hames, We will rip some big boards together. I know sooner than later. Liz Frank at best, apparently. Yeah, could be. Again, that's why he's pick 207, not pick 65. We'll take the flyer. Jacoby Brissett here is interesting. People really must not be thinking it's him. Man, who are you guys taking at running back at this point? Like, what do you do here? Who is it? Who's Adam Randall? Is that a real name? It sounds like an imaginary friend. God, I don't even know, guys. I don't know. Hulk Smashed Potatoes. Hey, hope you're having a good one, Hulk Smashed Potatoes. Appreciate you coming by, hanging out. Let's see. Mac Jones goes. Jaden Blue goes. Ooh, not taking Lee Gett. Chris Brazzers too. God. I've heard the name Omar Cooper, and I haven't heard Chris Brazzle. But there are two Chris Brazzle, so let's take this one. I don't know who this is, guys. I'm taking a rookie with no clue who he is. Yeah, I'm in Strugglesville. I need another running back. I need another running back to round out this team. Oof. I see Frog Clone says he's taking Mike Washington. All right, I'll queue him up. Frog Clone, I'm trusting you. I don't know who this is. Emo Cowboy loves the Rashad White price. I don't like Rashad White. I have real trouble. I don't know. Maybe that's a leak. I don't know. If he's the running back 2 in Tampa, then he's a great pick. He went, I think, right before one of my picks here. All right, so we're going to end with Mike Washington Jr. So I like how we ended with a junior and a second. I wonder how you decide if you're going to go junior or second. I feel like when you go second, you're kind of committing the next generation to a third, whereas if you go junior, is a little optionality. So I like that. Our team wound down with that. Hey, AZ Mountain Man. I know. Normally I stream at 8:30 in the morning. Again, I'm not going to be able to stream tomorrow at 8:30. I might do some afternoon or evening stream, but again, I didn't want to miss the start of Big Board with all you guys. Hey, Twan. I hope you're having a great one. Appreciate you coming by, hanging out. Who aims? Didn't expect. No, I wanted to hop on. I really did, but we will make it happen. We will make it happen. Emo Cowboy. I decided I should be done at running back before 17. Yes, that's my advice. Yeah, Who Aim's asking about the Liz Frank and Emo Cowboy saying the Mixon. Who Ames likes the Braylon Allen. Yeah, I mentioned him earlier as he was going by. I don't know what to make of Braylon Allen because Breece Hall's probably going to be gone. So he could be RB1 in New York, which seems... I'll keep the board up, by the way. Sorry, so people can follow. I don't mind it. I think it's doubtful he actually ends up being the running back 1. I feel like something will happen, but we've often seen like, oh, that team's going to sign, that team's going to draft, and then they don't. So I will definitely get some Allen. I was big on him last year, so I was kind of bummed when he got hurt. PFF Big Board, always a decent place to check wide receiver ranks early. Yeah, for sure. Emo Cowboy noting Braylon, a good shout. Who Haim says, that's what I use as a base. Yeah. Hey, Bavin, hope you're having a great one. Appreciate you coming by, hanging out. One of the good ones there. See, Bavin. Emo Cowboy, if Kenny Gainwell can do what he did, size pass catching has been a workhorse. 27 UFA on deck. Yeah, Gainwell's like a guy that like coaches love. So again, it's like, Arthur Smith and Tomlin loved him. I'm a little worried he goes somewhere that just sees him as like a very competent running back 3, but I think he flashed too much to like totally put him back in that bottle. Braylon was in theory ready to come back. Yeah. I think Garrett Wilson probably was too. Braylon pick 220 if he's running back 2, still fine. 100%. Gotcha. Talking about White. Yeah. I guess in my mind he's older than 27 because I feel like he's been around forever and he looks like he has no juice. No, it's okay. It's okay. Maybe I should have been able to make the comp. 2 guys I'm not excited to draft, but are probably decent picks. But everyone, I appreciate you guys coming in, hanging out. Sorry I can only run one. I will be on. I'm going to try to come on in the afternoon sometime tomorrow. If not, I should be back on Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. I appreciate y'all so much. If you can, drop a like, drop a sub, and I will see you in the BR and Little Board streets. Take care, everyone.